150 kilometers away from Bangalore, the Pheonix studio has reached the cultural heritage of Karnataka, Namma Mysore.
Today we have with us the team of Hyphen 3D. We have the CEO of Hyphen 3D, Mr. Nikhil Furtado, the COO of Hyphen 3D, Mr. Gaurav, and the CTO of Hyphen 3D, Mr. Rachit TS.
Due to prior engagements, the design architect, Mr. Abhishek, will not be joining us for the interview today. So, Hyphen 3D, how did it actually all begin?
Probably Nikhil is the right person to answer that.
Yeah, so basically, I came across 3D printing quite some time back, almost I think 1 or 2 years back. I was sitting in class, it was very boring, so I was sitting next to these guys. So I told them about the idea, and then they said, okay, why not, let's do something with it. So then we decided to actually start working on 3D printer.
So, how did you acquire the required capital required for the startup?
Initially, we started with the funding was taken care by ourselves. Whatever the money, whatever the parts we have got, we spend our own pocket money which we get it from our parents. We ask, we already know that Nikhil is an entrepreneur. So he has done most of the investment initial stages. Then later on, even we joined, we paid how much possible, whatever possible we could do.
So basically, mostly from our family and through our own personal savings.
So the college hasn't funded you.
And tomorrow when you step out into this competitive, really competitive world as graduates, do you think Hyphen is capable of sustaining itself as well as you guys can do this?
Yeah, sure. And right now, yes, like you mentioned, the college is supporting in terms of infrastructure basically, and all the market research regarding the product is basically done by us. So probably we must just find a small hindrance in finding a room or something and so. And apart from that, yes, because as we are managing right now by ourselves, so we will be able to sustain the competition.
So the thing is, all three of us have been an active part of the ESL right from our first year.
Okay.
So right now we are actually the seniors in the ESL. So we have around 3 years experience running things. So that way, being in the ESL has helped us to acquire the required skills.
The technology keeps changing every day.
Yes.
So how do you plan to innovate your business to keep a steady foot in the market?
That's actually one of the major I won't say constraints, but major things that we have to look at currently. And that's one of the things actually we're looking for investors basically, because yes, regarding till now we have brought a prototype, but like you said, we have to do a lot of more work into R&D sector. So R&D sector is not very easy because yes, you might have the technology, you might have the knowledge to do it, but there's a lot of constraint on the monetary aspects, because you have to work it out practically. You just can't simply study in the internet or books or decide things. You have to actually practically work it out. So for practically working out, you need monetary benefits, and that's what actually we're looking right now.
So as engineers, we would like to know what is the scientific principle which has transformed 2D printing to 3D printing, and which is the software you use, what materials are involved and all that?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. So I think it will be better demonstrated if we show you the printer working.
Yes.
So basically, now what we do is we just load the file to be printed.
Okay.
And you can see the design is over here. So then, now that the printer is heated up, what we'll do is, this is the raw material over here, which is the plastic you were asking about. So it's PLA plastic. Okay. So you can see.
So which is the software you usually use?
No, so basically the 3D file can be designed in any software, any 3D software like CATIA.
Works on?
So you can see over here, this we have the panel over here.
So how much does this entire machine
We have
cost?
priced around 45,000.
Oh. That's a scale down in price, right? I mean, compared to the other machines
Yes,
in the
yes.
world. So, how is it possible?
Yeah, like all the comfort features, like he said, the glass enclosure, or maybe some printers have the touchscreen facility and all.
Okay.
So we, what we think is like for the Indian market and what market we are looking at is mostly of engineering colleges and the low and medium production houses.
So, what are your immediate objectives for the next couple of years?
Sorry, then wait.
Like, what are your immediate short-term goals or targets?
One thing is we're finalized the product now, so we will be concentrating on marketing our product. So we are for this printer we are mainly looking towards engineering colleges as the main market. So when we go for industry, we're actually trying to come up with another new product. So with the improved improvised another version, we'll be getting into the industries as well.
So you can see the print is done. So what happens is immediately after it's done, I can just
Oh, there's no drying time.
so it immediately goes. It's ready. You can see. It's still hard. You can feel it.
Yeah. So how do you think attending, the conferences like the Tata First Talk will help in expanding your project and reaching out to more customers?
So basically, event like Tata First Talk, you have students coming up from all over the country. So there you have, and you can reach out to students all over the country because we also conduct workshops and through we had a stall at the Tata First Talk, and a lot of inquiries came in for workshops and things like that. And what happens is it gives you a whole new level of branding and exposure. Because even we had a lot of media people over there, and we had the print media partners and TV media partners. So that way, Tata First Talk has helped us to reach out to many more.
So as you say, you're the first generation entrepreneurs. So any message to those who are set to follow your trail?
Yeah, that's a message would be, don't follow anyone's trail, make your own path. So that's something that every entrepreneur should do. Because what happens is people just try to follow other people's footsteps. They don't try to do something different. Because if they actually try and do something different, then there may be many more people who would want to follow their footsteps. So that would be words of advice.
That was truly inspiring. Thank you so much, Team I3D.
Thank you.
This is Amrita,
Anu, Vinay,
Sahitya,
Akshay, Gautam,
signing off from Pheonix Studio.